Let us see the third type of partial fractions. This is from exercise 7b. Okay, we have only 3 exercises. In one day you can learn this complete whole unit. Partial fractions of f of x by g of x. All we are solving in the rational functions only, right? Where g of x contains non-repeated roots, okay, and irreducible factors. What is meant by irreducible and reducible? Okay, this is the important point here. What is irreducible? See, let us see some examples. 2x plus 1. We cannot suppose see x cube minus 3x plus 2. We can split into factors, right? X minus 2 into x minus 1. Yes. You see this one, cubic expression we have here. This can also split into x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3. Right? So, some expression, it may be a quadratic expression or cubic or any degree. If it is able to factorize into linear factors, okay, into factors with real coefficients, then those functions are reducible functions. It is possible to reduce to the factors, split into the factors. See, suppose you have x square minus 4x plus 13. See, we can split into factors, but here not real one, complex roots we are having. This is not a reducible function, this is irreducible. This is what? Irreducible expression. Here x square plus x plus 1, we cannot split into factors, linear factors, right? So this is also irreducible. What about this 2x plus 1? This is itself first degree linear polynomial. We cannot split again into the linear polynomials, so that this is also an irreducible function, right? See, what two notes, important notes we have here. Every linear polynomial is irreducible. Every linear polynomial is what? Irreducible. And the second one, if you take, there is any quadratic expression if you have x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Quadratic means it should be a not equal to 0. If a is equal to 0, it is again linear. Definitely it is irreducible. So if you have a linear function in your examination and they are asking is it reducible or irreducible, it is clearly irreducible when you have a linear polynomial. Here this is irreducible if and only if b square minus 4ac less than 0. That means when you are having a quadratic expression, here you have x square plus x plus 1. We don't know is it factorized or not into linear factors, right, with real coefficients. Simply you check b square minus 4ac. If it is less than 0, it is irreducible. See, let us see b square minus 4ac. What is b value? 1. 1 minus 4 into 1 into 1. 4 only. Minus 3, which is less than 0. So this is irreducible. And here also you check x, b square minus 4ac. B value is minus 4. 4 into 4ac. A into 38. You will get more than 16. Definitely you will get, what do you get? Negative value only. B square minus 4ac less than 0. It is irreducible. Simply you can check. So, okay, irreducibility okay. And here you see an example of rule 3. X cube plus x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 into x square plus 3. See, we cannot split this, right? Suppose if you have a x square minus 2, then minus 4 suppose. Then you can split, right? If you have 2 also you can split. How can? Root 2 whole square you can write. A square minus b square. It can be split into x minus root 2 into x plus root 2. Okay? This is what reducible only. Here these are irreducible. If it is reducible into linear factors, it goes to the rule 2 or rule 1. So you are having quadratic factors here which are irreducible. Quadratic factors you are having, quadratic functions you are having here, and which are irreducible. So they remains as it is. Then how do we solve? Same as it is you have to take x square plus 2 is first one, x square plus 3 the next one. Only the thing is power is 2. have here? A linear expression you have to take with the constants a and b. Here cx plus d. Again we will do as it is in the previous questions. X cube plus x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 into x square plus 3 LCM x square plus 2 into x square plus 3 ax plus b into x square plus 3 plus cx plus d into x square plus 2. Denominator parts gets cancelled. Here x cube plus x square plus 1 is equal to, let us multiply it, because they don't have roots, right? If they are factorized into linear factors, we can substitute the roots as per rule 1 and rule 2. But here we won't get the roots. So let us split it. Let us simplify. Ax into x. Ax cube plus 3ax plus bx square plus 3b plus cx into x square, cx cube, cx into 2, 2cx plus d into x square, dx square plus 2d. You can simplify more or you can compare the coefficients also. On comparing x cube coefficients, what I am getting? X cube, x square coefficients and x coefficients and constants also. All coefficients we compare, and what you will get? Let us see. Here x cube coefficient is 1. Here there is any x cube term? Yes, here we have and here we have a plus c. That is a plus c is equal to 1. And the next one, x square coefficients. Here 1 is equal to b plus there is any x square term? Yes, here d. Okay, next. X coefficients. What are the x coefficients here? 3a plus 2c. There is no x coefficients which is equal to. Here there is any x term? No. So this value is what? 0. And constant terms if we compare, 1 is equal to, here you have 3b plus here 2d. That's it. If you solve these equations, see here a is equal to minus c. If you substitute here minus c, minus 3c plus 2c is equal to 0. That means c value is 0. c 0 means a1. c is equal to 0. a is equal to 1. b is equal to d minus 1 if you substitute. Okay. b is equal to, by solving these two equations, these two, I am multiplying with 2. See, 2b plus 2d is equal to 2. 3b plus 2d is equal to 1. This equation I am multiplying with 2. Minus minus minus, these two gets cancelled. Minus b is equal to 1. That is b is equal to minus 1. You substitute b is equal to minus 1 here. d is equal to. So b is equal to minus 1. d is equal to minus. d is equal to minus 1 plus 1. It is plus 2. You substitute a, b, c, d values here, hence the answer. In this way you have to solve it.